Hello, I'm Emmanuel, and we're in our second episode of how to become a better YouTuber or a better vlogger. In our first episode, we talked about how to get an idea of what to cover on your channel. Now we're talking about how to think of a name, how to sign up for YouTube, and how to expand from YouTube to other websites. Now we obviously have this in the order that you should go by. You should obviously think of the idea and what you're going to cover before you think of a name, because what you are going to cover on your channel is going to pretty much choose your name. So we're going to give you 5 tips on how to pick the perfect YouTube name. First, make sure the name is memorable. Don't make it so that it's too simple of a name, like iVlog 101. Hopefully that's not a real channel. If it is, I'm sorry, but you should change your name. Unless there's something behind that name. So make sure that it's not too bland or too boring. Make sure it's memorable, that it sticks out, and that you'll remember it. And our second tip, if possible, make sure that the name has some meaning behind it, maybe. It's always going to be great to explain the name of your channel and how you got the channel name, and even if it's not too interesting of a topic, don't make it so random. Make it have like at least a little bit of connection to you, even if it has your name in it or if it has the word tech in it, if you cover technology or something like that. Third, make sure that it's not too long of a name, and also make sure that it has all the correct spellings. There have been so many times where I've seen so many YouTube usernames, and I don't know if they actually made it on purpose or by accident, but there's so many words that are spelled wrong. This makes it harder for people who are interested in you, that go by learning about your channel by word of mouth, to actually find it. This also goes back to making sure that the name is actually not too long. Make sure that your username isn't too long. YouTube will give you a certain amount of characters to include in your name. However, even then, the YouTube name can be a little bit long. So make sure that you keep it around 7 to 10 characters. That's just off the top of my head, between 7 and 10. Unless the longer name that's in there is something that we're familiar with, a word that we're familiar with. This means if you have a long name, try to shorten it, or if it's a long word, make sure that it's something that we're used to spelling on a regular basis. Like the word entertainment or entertainer, that's something that is long, but we know how to really spell it because it's something that we use all the time. Our channel name, I review gadgets because they're fun, may be too long, and you may not even be able to include it that long because YouTube has a limit. But as an idea, make sure that it's not that long. Once you have the name, now it's time to start signing up for YouTube. It's always great to have a face outside of YouTube. If possible, start looking into more popular social media and networking websites outside of YouTube, including Twitter, Facebook, and other websites like Daily Booth. This allows you to also grow your audience outside of YouTube, because while it's possible to grow a great audience just on YouTube alone, to sustain that audience and to grow a lot further, you should always have a face on other websites. So those are my tips for today. Thanks for watching, and in our next episode next week, we'll be talking about what equipment you should have for starting your YouTube channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.